You are tuned into the King Liquid Show. This is First Sundays. Happy 2020, family. Classic hip hop and R&B. Of course, I'm going to throw a little taste of soul in there, as usual. Black owned community radio in your face. This is the place. This is the King Liquid Show. Up next, going to get into this week's edition of The King's Decree. All right, family, on this week's edition of King's Decree, and this is going to be an important decree because I think this should hopefully set a precedent moving forward as we're into the decade of 2020, into the decade of ascension and empowerment for Black people here in America and around the world. Family, on this edition of King's Decree, I decree that Black economic empowerment is an ideology. First and foremost, it is not about leaders. It is about an ideology. And the reason I make this decree, family, is because some of y'all that are in the woke community, you may have been seeing the back and forth that's going on between Yvette Carnell, Antonio Moore, and the ADOS movement, or those who identify as ADOS. I am ADOS, okay? But I want to make a distinction, and I'm going to clarify that here a little bit. And Brother Tariq Nasheed, and he has come along and coined the phrase foundational Black American, which I am a foundational Black American. So, as a foundational Black American, as an American descendant of slave, as a descendant of American slavery, because y'all go and do your research, because ADOS initially came from another group referred to as descendants of American slavery. All of these things are applicable to me as someone who descends from the plantations of the South. All of those things are applicable to me. It's about the ideology, family. This back and forth I've been seeing between Antonio Moore and Yvette Carnell against Tariq Nasheed and maybe a few others here and there. It's not productive. Now, I'm all for making sure we take care of house cleaning, all right? I'm all for that. But at the end of the day, the focus needs to be on reparations. The focus needs to be on building Black businesses. And I just want to say this right now. Family, stop looking at Tariq Nasheed or Yvette Carnell as being leaders. You can see right now, they're humans. They are human beings, okay? And what I see is there's a pissing contest, if you will, to determine, well, who's going to be leading the Black empowerment movement. There are no leaders in the Black empowerment movement. Every leader we've had, what has happened to them? Dead, exiled, imprisoned, okay? The Professor Black Truth, I was listening to one of his video messages, and he made a great point, and this is something that comes straight out of The Art of War. You want to make it where your opponent does not have a target to hit. See, they can kill all the Black people they want, but there are no nuclear weapons invented that can destroy an ideology. An idea is always going to be there. You can't destroy it. You can attack it, but you can never make it go away forever. Doesn't work that way. So family, I just want us to stay on track. Not get distracted with all of this other stuff. Not get distracted with people's egos or people's pride. To Brother Tariq Nasheed, thank you for coining the phrase foundational Black Americans. To Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore, thank you for coining the phrase ADOS and putting data out there about reparations. Thank you. But see, here's the deal. This is the reason why we can't have leaders, family, is, as I just mentioned, they can be targeted and taken out, and they also can be bought out. Yes, we've already seen what's happening with the Congressional Black Caucus. Okay, John Lewis. Okay, he's, dealing with pancreatic cancer. He's on his way, getting ready to kick the bucket. But how much benefit has he brought to the black community? Economically, where are the economic benefits? John Lewis has been in there for decades. When I go from city to city around America, and I go to the communities where my people are, black people, I don't see huge amounts of economic benefit on a city by city basis as long as John Lewis has been in the Congressional Black Caucus. I'm just saying. So the time for leaders is over. The time for empowerment is now. And empowerment is an idea. Empowerment is a responsibility that we each solely must take on ourselves. The days of, there's Brother Malcolm X, or there's, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., or, we've got Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson is 85 years old. All right? We have to be leaders of ourselves, and what leads us? The ideology of black economic empowerment. Period. And anything that distracts from that, minimizes that, we don't need it. That's the King's decree for this week, family. Make sure y'all stay right where you are. I've got more music coming up for you. This is First Sundays, classic hip hop and R&B. On today, and I appreciate all of y'all tuning in from wherever you may be listening to me at whatever part of the world that you're in. Make sure y'all visit me online, www.thekingliquidshow.com. That's TheKingliquid show.com. Also, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Just go Facebook, Twitter, search King Liquid, and I'll pop right on up. So fam, I don't know about you, but I think it's time to get back to this music. I want to get the groove going on. Stay locked in, don't go nowhere. This is the King Liquid Show. Let's see what else I got up my sleeve. Thanks for listening, and I appreciate all of y'all's support. This is intelligent, independent, black-owned community radio.